Hi, welcome to MMA UK. I'm Danny Brough. Please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter. You know the score is all social platforms. You can even download the MMA UK news app, available on Android and iPhone, to get all the latest news, not just in the UK, but all around the world. Today, I'm joined with Gangster Prince of Wales, David. One more round. How's it going, mate? All right?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Now, obviously, you're fighting at BKFC 27 on the 20th of August. But before I go into that, Gangster Prince of Wales, where's that come from?
Well, I weighed in one day and I had a bottle of Coke on me. And I can't remember who it was, but they said, after everyone weighs in, they're on the coconut water and the Vita Coco. I said, yeah, but Gangster's weighing with a bottle of Coke. And that's where it come from.
It just stems from that. So there's no king. What about who's the Gangster King of Wales then?
Well, put a big performance on BKFC, I might have to go up to being a king.
That's fair enough. Obviously, you're fighting Tony Giles. Do you know much about him?
It's actually changed. I'm fighting Kieran Thomas.
Oh, you're joking? No one told me that.
I only found out about the other day. Yeah, Cox has pulled out against Kieran, so they put me with him.
Right. Do you know why he's pulled out? Was he an issue?
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, no.
Just didn't fancy fighting the Gangster Prince of Wales, maybe.
Well, I don't think he wanted it. I think he wanted a bit of an easier fight. So they've given him someone else.
Yeah. Obviously, you've got more of a kickboxing MMA background. What's kind of got you into this bare knuckle? Have you? Do you know what you signed up for? Are you ready for it?
Yeah, well, I've had two bare knuckles before, so yeah, it's the next thing, isn't it? MMA is still huge, but bare knuckle, it's becoming more mainstream now, and BKFC is it's like the UFC of bare knuckle.
Yeah. How did it come about, this fight? In this card specifically?
I fought for Andy Bakewell on BFBA. Obviously, I knocked out Mickey Bourne last August, and then I lost the European title to Dan McGraffin, who's now gone on to BKB and become world champion. And it just come from there. Andy knows how I fight. He knows what I can do, what show I can put on. And he phoned me up about it. And as soon as he phoned, I knew what he was phoning for. And before he said the opponent, I said, yes, I'll be there,
Nice. Was there any hesitation or just straight?
No, I'd have cancelled everything. I'd have cancelled holidays a lot if they were booked.
That's dedication, that, mate. That is dedication. Yeah. So have you had to do anything different for training wise? Do you normally train anyway and it's just another day in the gym, or have you?
No, the only thing I've done different is I'm where I'm up early for work. I'm awake at 4:30, 5 in the morning, so I'm going running in because it's too hot to run at night. I just get my road work in the morning, which it leaves me all day to work, and then to go to the boxing gym in the night.
Nice. And are you doing anything different with your training? 4 ounce
gloves
instead of the big gloves?
No, nothing different at all. I have dieted a bit better for this one, so rather than cutting a few kilo in the last week, I'm nearly down to weight. I'm only 1.5 kilos over.
Right, yeah. I think you're fighting at is it 82?
Yeah, 82 kilo it is.
Yeah. What was your last fight? I think it was 83.4. So it's an extra one and a little bit to get off.
Yeah. I'm usually walking around about 88 to 90, but with the hot weather, I've gone down to about 84, 85, and that's full of food and drink. So I've just cut a lot of bread out, cut a lot of crap out, and walking. Well, I'm waking up at 83.5, which is tidy.
That's all right, isn't it? What time's are weigh-ins? Do you take it you've got to account for that when you're getting ready for it?
I've been told, I think it's 9 in the morning we can weigh in.
So I'm guessing that's better for you if you're waking up a bit lighter anyway.
Yeah. No, so that's without I'm water loading and still eating tidy. I said as soon as I start cutting out a lot more food, my carbs next week, I'll probably be on weight without having a hot bath or sauna.
Nice. What gym are you training at?
I'm over at Dockers ABC, which is an amateur boxing gym in Pembroke Dock.
They're looking after you, okay?
Yeah, very good fitness. Carl Keaton is one of the best fitness guys I've ever worked with.
Yeah. So obviously, looking at the card here, Michael Venom Page headlining with Mike Perry.
Yeah, I know.
Must be. I'm guessing you're quite proud to be on a big card like this.
You know, BKFC's first show in the UK. Yes, it's massive. You know, it's Wembley Arena. It'll be the biggest show I've done. It's an honour to fight on that card.
Do you know if you've got many people going down or watching online?
I think I've done 30 odd tickets, most from around London area.
Right.
Yeah, which is it's a 5-hour journey from where we live.
Yeah.
So done the 35, 40 tickets, which is pretty good.
I think I'm right in saying if anyone you know gets a pay-per-view and send you a screenshot of it, is that right?
If you get the BKFC app and you subscribe, if you send me the screenshot of you subscribing, I'll put you into a draw to win my walkout t-shirt on the night.
Nice. That's good. I'm glad I mentioned that now.
Yeah, again, you use the link that I'm posting. It's on my Instagram bio. Go through there, send me your confirmation, and I will put you into the draw for my walkout t-shirt afterwards.
Nice. So, how do you think your fight's going to go? Realistically, what in your head? Do you want to go the distance? I mean, I'm guessing no one in bare knuckle wants to go the distance at all.
I would rather put on 5 rounds of a war and lose than a boring point scoring fight and just jab his lips off. I'd rather tear it up for 5 rounds and lose and put a show on for the crowd than play it safe and just jab him for 5 rounds and comfortably win. Yeah, I'd love to knock him out early. I love the highlight reel KO, but no, I want to go on and put a show on because make an impression so they get me back, and I want to go to America. I want a contract.
Nice. Not bothered about the face.
No, God, no. Look at the state of me. Look, my nose is so flat. Look, I can look. Let's stay like that. No bone left in it, man.
So, what's your prediction? Do you think it'll go the full way, or do you think you might get him out early?
I think it'll go second or third round, and then I think I'll be too much for him. I'll just keep walking him down, and he'll break his heart, and break his will, and then I'll end it. I'll stop him. I wouldn't mind him not coming out for the fourth, retiring on his stool.
That'd be ideal, would it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. We just got a question in here. Let me just get this up. Stuart Stoonboy. Hi, Stoonboy. All right, mate. Bare knuckle is definitely one of the purest forms of combat sports. How did you decide you wanted to get into it?
It was the next thing to do. I fought MMA all over the world, and I fought K1 and kickboxing and unlicensed boxing. But this is the next thing. Unless they give us swords and shields and put us in the Coliseum, this is about as close to it as we're going to get.
Well, you're probably right there, to be fair.
Yeah.
What about, apart from the hay bales, you've seen some of them fights when it's literally hay bales, we've got no way to move. Could you see yourself doing that, or is that a bit just swinging on?
Yeah, I'll fight. I'm a fighter. I will fight anyway. On a day or two's never. So I'll drive up the motorway for a fight because that's what fighters should do.
Yeah.
The hay bales one is a bit. It's you're very close, and one shot would be enough, and the Kimura will be over. At least with the ring, you've got a bit more space to move around and make it a bit of a fight.
Obviously, with your K1 background and MMA, do you ever get worried that you're gonna just like automatically change and maybe throw an odd kick in there, just instinct?
Well,
I'm guessing it happens in training.
I've thought about this. I've thought if I kick him once really hard in the leg, the ref's only going to warn me, and he's going to have a dead leg. The ref's going to go, "Oh, you can't do that, mate," and that's a warning. So he's going to have a dead leg, and he's going to be worried about his leg, and then bang, the right hand over the.
Problem is, you've told everyone now, so I don't know if you'll get away with it.
But it's you can only get warned for it, can you? You can't get DQ'd straight off. Oh yeah, if I kick him in the head,
Oh yeah, rules are rules. Do you know much about, obviously different referees and events have their own different way of doing things. Do you know much about the clinching on this night? Do you think the referees will be tight on it? You
can clinch with one hand and work, and and as long as you're working, the ref won't split you, which is different to BFBA. I've got that. I've brought them because they're sort of affiliated with BKFC. My first fight was a 30-second knockout. The second one, I went 3 rounds with Dan McGrath. We didn't really end up in the clinch. It was more come together, throw about 20 punches, and then back off, get a breather, and do the same for fucking 3 rounds until one of us couldn't throw anymore, until he smashed my body up and I couldn't carry on.
Yeah.
The clinch will, I like the clinch in K1, but you can throw knees. So, it's man, Kieran's a boxer, so he's not going to be used to that type of style of fighting. So, if it's there, I'll probably use it, but it's not something I'm working on or thinking about. It's because, as I said, it's not something I use unless I'm throwing a knee.
Which you definitely shouldn't be doing.
Again, if I throw a knee, you know.
Do you think there's any rules that you change in BKB? Actually, no, I'll go to MMA first. Is there any rules you change in MMA?
I like the pride rules. Soccer,
Soccer kicks and
no, I think the MMA rules are pretty good. I like the amateur. Like when I started fighting, it was semi-pro.
Yeah. So
you had semi-pro, pro, B class, and pro. I like how they brought the amateur way into it. You know, the bigger gloves, still with you've got the ground and pound, right? No elbows and stuff like that. No, I think MMA's got its rule set now, and that's pretty good.
Do you think we'll ever see bare knuckle MMA?
It's being done. All there's a few shows doing. I know UCMA did it a few years back. I think Paul Webster did it, but I don't think we'll ever see a bare knuckle MMA promotion. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Like UFC, do you think we'll ever see it in the UFC?
You'll get the odd 1 or 2 fights on a show, a smaller show, but I don't think there'll be an actual promotion that will just do bare knuckle MMA.
Yeah. And what about any rules in bare knuckle? Is there anything that you're not too keen about on this? Or have they sent you? I'm guessing they've sent you the full rules list, or is it just on the night?
We had a rules brief the other day about an hour of it, and it was going through, what you can do, what you can't do, what is a downed opponent, etc. But no, I think all the rules in that are pretty good.
Is it 10 seconds? Do you get 10 seconds to recover?
There's no standing 8 count. So unless you go down, the ref will not give you like in boxing where if you're wobbling, the ref you either have to take a knee or the ref's going to stop it. And there's no 3 knockdown rule, which I think is good in a way. In another way, it may not be, because if you haven't got the 3 knockdown rule, you can go on and take more punishment than you need to.
Yeah. I'm sure as a fighter you'll appreciate that sometimes referees got to stop the fighter from fighting, because I have no doubt in your mind if a referee's stopping you, it's because you're going to carry on, but he doesn't think you should do. Are you quite happy with that, even though in the moment I'm guessing you're quite annoyed that someone stopped you from progressing, but in the grand scheme of things, are you happy with how that plays out?
Yeah, this is my 89th fight between it.
That's
and
insane.
The referees I've had all know me. They know how far I can get. I don't think I've been stopped more than 10 times. So they know how much I get, how I go. I think the referee's got to look after fighter safety. It's not just the fighter that's saying it. It's the referee that if something bad happens to the fighter, the referee is in part of that as well.
Yeah. So another question from Stu. Everyone has a dream matchup. Who would yours be?
Dream matchup, Vanderlei Silva.
Nice.
Yeah, he's always been my MMA hero. Well, I've got the same tattoo as him on the back of my head. I've always loved watching him with that head and thing, and to fight him would be amazing.
On the back of that, I'm going to assume you watched this fight against Michael Bisping.
Yeah.
That's one of the main fights that got me into the sport, to be fair.
him and Bisping, him and Brian Stan, his fight with Hendo, him and Chuck Liddell when he come to UFC was amazing. What a fight that was.
Yeah, he's just got one of those unbelievable styles, hasn't he? I'm going to put...
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
It just, berserker style, you know.
Yeah.
Not, you know, same as me. I you know, either knock me out or I'm knocking you out. Let's put a fight on and let's just fight down and fucking have a fight.
I like it. I'm going to put you on the spot for a minute. You got to choose one or the other. Who's going to win? Michael Venom Page, Mike Perry.
Perry.
Nice. Paige Van Zandt, Carissa Segala.
Page.
Ooh, you think so? Conor versus Joe Elmore.
Conor.
Tyler Goodwin. Sorry, Tyler Goodjohn's on the card. Oh, I love him. James Lilly or Tyler Goodjohn.
Lily, he's my boy. He's from Wales.
I
like Tyler as well. But yeah, I've got to go Lily. I've got to back my boy.
Giles versus Round.
That's me.
He's not even on it, is he? No. He's not even on
it. Me, of course. Second or third round.
Quality. What actually got you into combat sports then? I'm guessing, like you say it's your 79th fight, 89th fight?
89th, yeah. I just love, you know, I remember watching boxing with my brother and, you know, like Nazim and, you know, Collins and Eubank and stuff like that, you know, when it was on BBC back then. And always loved it. And then MMA come about and got there. And I played rugby from the age of 6. I was always on the field, you know. I'd spend more time off the field than I'd spend on it. And yeah, it was just the next thing to do. Well, always been a hunger there for something like that.
Quality. So is your gym local to you, or is it a bit of a mission?
The gym line is 8 miles away.
That's not too bad. So you run it? I'm guessing you run there back then.
No, God. No. I tried to avoid running, you know. And I'm 35 now. I don't want to run anymore.
So just commented. Has that comment gone now? Just watch one of them bare knuckle fights. Jeez, that's fucked up. That shit. It's like a pub fight. How do people do it?
It's the adrenaline and the, you know, you're in there with someone else who has got the same mindset as you. You know, you want to hit each other, but you don't want to hit each other. So it's a bad. But yeah, you know, you want to go in there. You want to think. I just want to put a show on. I want to perform and put a fight on, so people go, okay, now Dave Round's on the next card. Can you remember him at so and so? Let's go watch that.
Nice.
You know, we're fights, but we're entertainers as well. You know, you pay money to come and watch people have a fight. You know, buy tickets, you'll see a fight with me.
Do you get any? I mean, obviously you're going to get nervous regardless, but do you get any weird nerves leading up to the fight? Do you worry about your fight music being right, or people bothering your phone? Like, I'm outside, can you come and say hello? Or do you switch off and get into a mode?
Day of the fight or weekend of the fight, I'm fine. I get nervous about 4 weeks out, right? I had it last weekend, right? I'll be in bed, wife will be next to me, I'll go to sleep, and all of a sudden I'll think, fuck, I'm fighting in 4 weeks, and I'll get nervous. And for about an hour, I'll sit there and I'll be nervous. And then all of a sudden, that's it, it's gone. But on the day of the fight, I will get 10 minutes where I go, God, if he pulls out, I'll still get paid. It'll be fine. Oh, yeah, you know, maybe he's got injured while warming up, and you know, it'll be fine. And then Sam will be like, right, come on, we're going on the pads, and that's it. I'll be right then. But yeah, apart from 4 weeks out and the 10 minutes in the thing where I think, oh, he's falling down the stairs, he's not going to fight. They'll still pay me. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and other than that, I'm fine.
No way. Have you picked your walkout music already?
Yeah, I have.
Are we allowed to know, or is it one of them that you'll just find out on the night?
You'll have to find out on the night.
It's not the Pink Panther, is it?
Get the crowd going anyway. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after when we're not live.
Nice. We've pretty much covered most things I like asking. Do you want to give a shout out to anyone in particular? Oh, that's what I was going to ask. How does your missus find it? How does your missus find you being fight? I mean, I'm guessing
as she always says, it's not her getting punched in the face. But no, she's brilliant. She's amazing. She's there at most of them. I had to go to Stockport last week for a medical. She was in the car
That's
with
where
me.
I'm from.
She sat in the car for 3 hours while I was in a nice hotel hospital having a medical. She sat in the boiling hot car. Yeah, she's amazing. The support I have from her is brilliant. And yeah, she looks after me after the fights. If it's bad or if it's good, she'll look after me.
Yeah. How do you find losses? Do you? I mean, you're fighting again, so it can't be that bad to you. But
yeah,
does it really get you down, or have you got a team around you that just pick you back?
I've got my wife around me and my kids. I realised years back I wasn't gonna be the next Chuck Liddell or Vanderlei Silva, but I still wanted to fight, and then so I just kept taking fights and fighting, and that's it. I love fighting. If I lost the next 20, I would still go and fight another 20 more, because
awesome.
I'm a fighter. Win or lose, I'm a fighter, and I love it.
Nice. Do you, before I let you go, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to, mate?
Yeah, obviously Sam Clark, Adam Greener, my cornerman and my corner team, brilliant. All of my sponsors, there's so many I can't name, but when you put this out, I will tag them all in it. And everyone who supports me.
Is there anyone you want to call out? Tell them we need to do better in the gym. Work harder.
After next Saturday, when Giles gets his shit together, me and you were going to go for it on the next BKFC show in London. We were lined up to fight. For some reason, you don't want it. Let's have it on the next one.
Nice. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking to you, mate.
Yeah,
all the best for the night. You can catch his fight August the 20th. It's BKFC27, headlined by Michael Rennan Page and Mike Perry. So this is Gangster, the Prince of Wales. David, one more round. Take care, mate. All the best.
Cheers, buddy.